you know.
In 3.
We could just not record this game, you know, like just.
I like when we record it and then we go back and think, yay, we did that.
It's like when you're recording, you just give the signal.
Oh, I started recording, you know, after I asked the question.
What the fuck?
And just let you guys question
Where was
it.
the signal?
Yeah, I figured we were in sync enough that I really wouldn't need to give one. I guess I was wrong.
You trust him. When he starts recording, you should just take it for granted.
Okay, so you guys awaken in the community shack of beds in the town of Hell's Neighbor, so named for where it is positioned in relation to the mist. How do you all feel upon waking up?
Not great. Probably not half as bad as Murray. Granted, Murray's had a confidence boost, so that can go either way.
Murray's feeling tired, yet at the same time refreshed.
I'm still spooked about the last encounters of last night, but it's inspired Damien, which is why he's going to take a more sneaky approach and try and backstab his opponents. Hint, hint.
Mm-hmm. What'd you do with that orc you got, right?
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I mean, after you used him.
Oh.
Alright. Okay.
He finished in 10 seconds.
Wow, excuse you.
He rolled over and...
Hey, I rolled a what on Dex? I have to, scroll a 10.
Yeah. And you rolled the 10.
I wasn't saying you were bad, I was saying he was bad.
Okay, so, I should come up with a name for him. Actually, wait, you haven't asked the name.
No, Murray hasn't asked for a name.
Okay, well, so yeah, you wake up the next morning, there's I mean, what do you do upon waking up?
I suppose just... If the other two are still asleep, if we're not deciding waking order, Fizzlewick just goes for a stroll about town, just seeing what Hell's Neighbor has to offer. I was about to say Hell's Kitchen then, which...
Hell's Neighbor doesn't have much. There's the big shack with all the beds, and then there's, a shack where, someone is, There's a shack where, you can get alcohol.
Okay. Might come in handy upon returning. For now, that will remain as it was.
Alright.
Can I just say Hell's Diner would make a really good name for a restaurant?
Depends really where it is. Oh, do I recover HP for...
Yes, you guys are all at full HP.
Okay. It's probably a good thing if we're wandering into the Clockwork Wasteland. Well, I already tried a recruitment roll once and got thoroughly rebuffed. And I'm gonna... And I don't know if Fizzlewick knows about the orc. I don't know, he probably knows about the orc, but doesn't know whether he's coming with, whether that was part of the bargain.
Bargain.
So, he's just kind of biding his time, you know? I don't have enough time to prepare or anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ask around about anything?
That's actually probably a good idea. Well, just... Alright, I will go around and ask if anyone has heard any tell about this this great alchemist, where if we're heading into the Clockwork Wasteland, where we should be looking, essentially.
We're in the scrap heaps, right?
We're in the scrap heap.
We're north of the scrap heap, because I remember that
we're in Hell's Neighbor.
We're here.
I was just making sure. I mean,
people have heard of him, but you don't really glean anything important.
We didn't get a name from Halleck, we just got this great alchemist.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
Johann Vitriol.
Johann Vitriol. Oh yeah, how could I forget his fucking second name is Vitriol?
I know I keep
Alright, I throw down the name there.
Wait, what, Goth?
I just want to make sure, our current mission, what are the details exactly again?
Recover him, bring him back to Seneca.
Yeah, that was it. Okay, yeah.
Actually, Goth, you have a move for this, don't you?
Let me have a look.
Streetwise.
Yes, I do. I do indeed. So I can actually help out in this with one of my abilities. When you go out among people in search of information about a place or a person, tell the GM what you want to know. Roll int.
All right. So
Damien is going to take his opportunity. He woke up. He nibbles a little bit of his rations, not too much so that it's gone to waste. And he, after the mists, he's thinking, right, I want to get. We want to find this guy and we want to find him soon. So he gets up and he decides to go amongst the town. He tells Thistlewick he's just going to be milling around and see if he can find something.
Okay.
And so I'm going to roll int to see if I can find information on this.
Go for it.
8.
All right. So on see. All right. So you get something goes wrong. Choose something from this list. From the two that are listed here.
The lead is weak or the trail is cold, and you need to put in extra legwork. Or
your inquiries attract unwanted attention. Which one?
God, I'm thinking. I'm thinking, because Damien's going out on his own anyway, it's not going to affect my teammates if I attract unwanted attention. I'm going to go with requires unwanted attention.
All right, you're getting unwanted attention. Gotcha.
I want to try and find this guy.
So, you find you find something, kind of, amongst, in one of kind of like the junkyard area of the town, where everyone's just kind of throwing all the waste.
Mm-hmm.
You go out there because you figure, there might be some people hanging out here. There's 2 people at a makeshift table, just drinking alcohol. They're playing cards, but not with a full deck. They've just devised some kind of game out of 2/3 of a full deck of cards.
Huh.
Yeah, and you get in there, you carouse with them, you ask them about that, and they tell you that they've heard of Johann Vitriol, and from what they understand, he's rumored, his house where he lives is rumored to be directly in the middle of the Clockwork Wasteland, and and they've also heard that it's shrouded by a constant dust storm.
Right. Interesting. Is it hard to get there?
Hard to get there. Well, getting anywhere in the Clockwork Wasteland is hard. But right there in the middle, well, there's no shortcut. So yeah, pretty hard to get there. In fact, you might need a team to go with you. And maybe share in the glory, huh? And they're kind of looking at you and smiling. And it's we did just give you this information. What do you say sharing it with us, huh?
I don't know. How about I just give you some gold and be on my way?
Come on. Finding a master alchemist gotta be a big deal. Whoever's put you up to this job has to be paying a lot.
I don't know. I have just met you. But how about I just give you the gold and we part on ways and we never speak of this again?
How much coin are you offering?
Trying to think now. Let me see. I have 149 coins. How many men are at this table?
There's 2.
How about I just give them 15 coin each? How about just 15 coin?
15? Are you trying to shortchange us?
It's just a little pedant information. I mean, I may not even make it back.
You know what? Roll parlay. Your leverage is this coin.
What's parlay again?
That's
Is that
charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I shouldn't have gone cocky. Nope.
Ooh. Don't worry, we can kick the shit out of these guys later.
And he kind of. All right, so
Get the shit out of me now.
they kind of get up, and one of them draws a gun, like a small pistol, a small handgun, but you know, a gun nonetheless, and points it at you, and it says, "You're taking us with you, and we're getting an equal share of whatever you find."
Really? Are you really sure?
Absolutely.
Damien is thinking to himself, but he sort of starts to, like, his eyes roll up and he starts to think, maybe I could play these guys along. Like, he's not usually the sort of type that thinks, like, I'm just going to kill these guys out of cold blood. But he's going to think, leave these guys on and then just sort of ditch them. And if it comes to killing, then sure. And he's like, well, all right, if you insist.
Absolutely.
I'll go let my friends know about this. Who should I say is tagging along?
I'd like to be introduced to the crew personally. Says the guy with the gun.
All right. Follow me to where we're staying. I'm gonna meet up with them later.
All right. So, yeah, they follow you.
You can go in with your finger, Snake, and I'm just.
No, you pretty much did what I was gonna try and do, but
I was gonna take a quick piss break.
Weren't you gonna ask about Strong Guy?
Not in this case. Maybe on the way back.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All that working for nothing.
Didn't you say? Oh, you said scrap heap, not wasteland. I was thinking, man, it could be in Pathaton, but no. We're probably gonna end up back here.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, Goth.
So Damien's just walking with these guys a little uncomfortably, but he probably should have known not to try and get a bit too forward and cocky.
All right. So you have to take a piss break, don't you?
I mean,
go to the bathroom.
I thought you guys were going to do something, so I could.
You go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you introduce it. You introduce them to Murray and Zolek.
Okay.
And all right, cool. So yeah, Damien. Damien brings along these two guys. Introduces them as your new companions. What do you do?
I look at them. How do they look? Do they look tough, rough and ready folk? I mean, they're in the scrap heap, so
absolutely, yeah, they're absolutely rough and ready. They're both human. They're both, they're both covered in grime and dust, wearing basically jackets.
What's your names then?
And the guy to the right, he's a bit bigger. He says, "My name's Saber. This is no. My name's Saber. This is Mace."
I see now. Given names, or you take them yourselves?
Assumed names.
I see then. Well,
we told your boy here about where to find Johann Vitriol, and in exchange, we're getting an equal share of what you find.
An equal share of one man.
The reward for one man.
I see. Fair enough. It's looking to be a big party already.
Completely my fault. I had my hand over the drop call button, not the mute button.
So
go on.
We got a pretty big party at this point. I went around asking last night. Didn't get any takers. So you guys are heading in there. You must be pretty serious.
We make regular forays into the Clockwork Wasteland. We're not scared of some robots.
I'm excited. See what's in there. I've never had a crack at a robot before.
You've never been.
Oh no.
Well, you should know you're headed straight to the center. The most dangerous area of the wasteland. Yeah, you all met up. You're all meeting up. Alright.
At that, Thistlewick just smiles wide. Most dangerous area, then. Perfect.
Yeah. You'd best be packing. And Mace flashes his gun.
I draw my sword, which probably looks a lot less impressive, but hey, I believe in it.
Murray, who's been, like, leaning back, like, feet up on the table, like, Hansel, like, just, raises up her, fucking scattergun that she's had in her lap.
Oh, hey, you got a fish girl with you.
Just noticed me, eh?
She can speak, And hear.
Oh yeah, we know.
Yeah, I know. I do tend to blend into the background. Can't really blame you.
No. We've actually seen your kind before.
Is that right?
Yeah, we got our water from the bayou.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I haven't seen too many outsiders in my time, but my sister actually married to a fella who does some trading, but he mostly goes down to.
Drop the voice for this.
I'm trying to remember. Fuck, Wetwood.
You were like a little bit hick with it or something.
Yeah,
get hit with
Southern.
it. I'm still here.
Yeah,
Just need mic sec.
Right.
Not like total redneck, but sort of southern drawl. Like I remember my friend Keith.
Mariah's accent's always been all over the place, though.
Yeah.
Like I can't. Something southern, but like sometimes more Cajun, sometimes more like redneck, sometimes a bit more hillbilly, sometimes more like Texas, sometimes more eastern.
Yeah.
That's a difference between redneck and hillbilly.
Oh yeah. Oh no, very big difference.
Oh, okay.
A smorgasbord of southern accents.
Well, if we got one of yous on our side, that should be fine. Everyone I hear, you fish people are pretty strong.
Yeah, you could say that.
Is the orc with us at this point?
I really like this self-satisfied, like, Ray right now. After just getting laid. The orc's probably hanging around. He's not aware if he's invited or not.
Oh, okay. He hasn't been told yet.
Yeah.
There were strings attached. Alright, so I say so we can head off whenever, I suppose. Unless there's something we're waiting around for.
So yeah, the orc actually does kind of come up behind Murray and say, "Hey, am I coming?"
If you want. We ain't coming back here, at least far as I figured.
I was gonna ask if there are any good fighters in town, but we'll see how things go after the whole waste. After we get the alchemist.
So York says, "All right, so where are we going?"
You'll find out when we get there.
Oh, okay.
Maria hasn't become self-satisfied. She's become flippant.
Hey, like, no, I can't even make that pun.
Flipper. All right. Okay, so your new posse is gonna head out into the wasteland.
God.
I guess in a way, Thistlewick got what he wanted, just not in a good way.
I feel like I've fucked us over bringing these guys in.
They're outnumbered.
I did. Yeah, well, okay. But, Damien doesn't like to try and kill just out of cold blood, but, whatever. If we have to ditch these guys, then sure.
Hey, they might actually turn out to somehow be trustworthy. I doubt
got a posse of 6 headed into the center.
I prefer our group and not trying to, bring some strangers in. But then again, I did attract unwanted attention, so...
It's fine. It was a good pick, TBH.
Time for a perilous journey.
What are these guys? The guys I
They're
attracted?
human. They're human.
The bigger guy is called Saber. The smaller
Yeah.
one, Mace.
Oh,
There's
I
Mace,
was gonna
yeah.
I was gonna suggest names.
They're Saber and Mace.
Okay, that's fine.
I guess I will Nav.
God, what?
Each of you gets a +1 to your rolls, by the way, because you have a posse of 3 with you.
Nice.
And I guess those
yeah.
guys would be able to
What?
track a bit.
Quartermaster
navigate.
is.
Quartermaster is Wisdom. Yep.
Alright, fine. Go on. Ooh, hello.
Nice.
Hey, I guess I'll
The
skip.
10.
I'll accept.
Oh no.
Damn.
The rolls are continuing from last session. Hey, guess who just leveled up though?
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Now we just got to survive and get back out.
Oh yeah, I got experience.
Well, let's turn around. Well, we made some progress today. Let's head back to the inn, guys.
Okay, so let's see.
We gotta head out to the middle of the Clockwork Wastelands. Oh boy, this ain't gonna go well.
So, alright. So, Murray. You're, maybe going, like, a bit too far ahead of the party. You've, like, this place looked pretty flat going in, so you weren't too concerned about sightlines. But, there's, like, you've kind of entered into, like, a little pocket of a dust storm, like, right around here.
Okay.
Yeah, and you enter in without thinking, and the rest of the party can't really see you. Like, looking around the wasteland, you have seen in the distance, like, some figures moving about that Saber and Mace have kind of been going, yeah, stay away from them. Don't antagonize them any. But now that you're in the dust storm, you don't see any until you kind of bump into something hard. And through the dust, you see these two bright yellow eyes. What do you do?
Take, a step back, but also say, whoa, back off there, partner.
Ooh.
The figure moves forward towards you.
Murray levels her revolver and says, I said back up.
He has
Now-
a revolver?
Hmm?
He has a revolver?
He does?
No, Murray
No,
has a
her
revolver.
gun.
Murray.
Her gun.
Okay, yeah, your shrapnel gun.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, she levels it at him. I said back the fuck off. Now you tell me who you are and what you're doing here.
The thing continues unimpeded, and it moves into view, and before you is this, like, robotic knight wielding a sharp as hell sword. Actually, I have an image for this. Picture
Is it
the
going to be
Balder
from Dark
Knights.
Souls?
The Balder Knights from Dark Souls.
Okay.
But robotic looking. If you don't know what that looks like.
I don't know that.
I do actually
Looks
know
like that.
I do.
Looks like that.
No, I actually do know the Boulder Knights.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But completely robotic looking, and it raises its blade and is about to swipe at you.
I'm gonna try and shoot first.
Alright.
Do I roll dex for that, or
Fighting robotic husks, I like to think.
Oh, that was strength, but
oh, whoops! I have the same. I have literally 16 in
okay,
all
yeah,
three.
that's fine. Yep. Alright. Roll your damage.
Wow. That's with
yeah.
forceful, and 1 piercing and messy.
Yeah. So yeah, you land a shot on it in the chest. It staggers a bit. Some bolts fly backwards, but it kind of looks at the wound you made and continues unimpeded, and makes a swipe at you.
All right. Murray's gonna try and jump over the swipe.
Over the swipe. All right.
Yes, it's gonna leap up into the air.
Roll your dex. 11. Nice. All right. Yeah, you jump right over it.
All right. Actually, I want to immediately hack and slash. While jumping over it,
Okay. Go ahead.
using the whip.
Ooh.
So, oh no, that didn't work.
No siree. Yeah, like you try and hit it. Doesn't quite work. Yeah, you like in midair, like you tangle around it a bit too much, and you drop down to the ground, and it bashes you with its shield. For 3 damage, and you're knocked back. You're knocked to the side. In fact, you're knocked into a rock, and it's walking towards you again.
All right. Maria's gonna reload her shotgun. All
right. Well, it's back at you, and now it's gonna stab for you.
I guess ducks again. This time, duck under it.
All right. Yep, you make out of the way.
Ulza immediately ducks down under the sword and is then gonna hack and slash again. Well, no, go for a jab right in the Well, I guess it wouldn't really have kidneys, but that area. No, wow!
No
look at
siree. That. Yep, you jab it like in a really armored spot, and you kind of hurt your hand, and it slices down towards you. For 10 damage.
Oh,
that's
4 piercing.
Wow.
Oh god. No, Murray,
and
don't die.
At this point, this has been pretty close. This fight's been going on a while. Cut back to the group: Thistlewick, Damien, and the rest. Saber kind of is like talking to Mace, whispering in his ear, and says, "Fish girl's in trouble."
do we hear that?
No, yeah. He announces it out loud to the group.
Can we see Murray at all, or is it just them two?
No, you don't see him. Well, you don't see him, and Saber points towards like a small dust storm and says, "She went in there. That was a mistake."
Could have fucking said something earlier, and Fizzlewick just like grabs his sword and starts running off into it.
Well, I say we cut our losses, says Mace.
Oh, fuck
want me to cut you? And yeah, keep running.
All right.
I'm running behind fucking Thistlewick. I'm not leaving Murray to die.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Horace, wait. We're not leaving Horace behind.
Oh, that's a point. I probably should have been scouting on Horace. Oh, too late now.
Yeah. All right. So actually, both of you roll dex. Thistlewick and Damien.
You got it. Okay.
All right, cool. You'll both get there. All right, so Murray and the robot will have one more action before you arrive. So yeah, Murray, you've just been sliced down right in the shoulder, a big gash there. What do you do?
All right, Murray is gonna, so still like down, sort of like close and underneath, is going to raise up her shrapnel gun and essentially just shove it like right into the meat, like try and get it like pointing upwards under the sort of chest armor and just fire directly into its insides.
All right, do it. Roll dex.
Oh, whoop, that was strength. God damn.
God damn, why do you keep doing that?
Because they're literally, they're the same, and like, they're next to each other, and I don't know, I was thinking, like, it's a very hack and slash action,
like, roll damage. Roll damage.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, you made up for it.
Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah. So you shove like your thing, like you shove it like right between two a hole, like a sign of separation, like it's plates of armor, and like you'll let loose a shot, kaboom, and yeah, the thing, like you just let loose a shot, and the thing just explodes, basically, just falls completely apart.
Nice.
Just as Damien and Thistlewick arrive.
Huh.
Guess we weren't needed after all.
It had a sword, right? Murray picks that up. What's its stats?
All right. You pick up this you pick up this you pick up this sword. It's like a curved sword. It's a short sword. It's really sharp, like fucking razor sharp. You can tell.
I guess you really didn't need our help.
Yeah, it's we'll say 2 piercing.
One weight, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Marie sort of, stretches. Yeah, I've seen better days, but I'm alright. And, slashes the sword through the air. Hey, but actually, Marie, turns to Thistle. You want this?
Could come in handy if you don't need it.
Wait, what is it again? Is it a sword or a knife?
A sword.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
So to set the scene again, you guys are, currently conversing with Murray, and they're still in this middle of this big, this dust storm. Barely able to see a thing that's not like 5 feet in front of you. You're in front of this big rock, and as you're conversing, congratulating Murray on her victory, you hear a growl.
We just told this whole dust storms are dangerous. Let's get the fuck out of this quickly as we can. All right.
You rolled.
I am. Yeah, discern realities.
All right, gotcha.
For my free question, are there shit? What's it?
Are there any creatures?
Yeah. Are there any creatures nearby?
Yes, there are 2 of them on top of the rock that you're right in front of.
Okay. I guess. All right. So, what here is useful or valuable to me?
Useful or valuable to you would be the remains of the knight you just killed.
Okay. I guess. What should I be on the lookout for?
These 2 things, the 2 things on top of the rock, ain't gonna let you leave without a contest.
Okay, and what is about to happen?
These two things are gonna jump down and encircle you.
Okay, I'm gonna. So these 2 things that I've read, they don't know that I know they're there, right? Like, or probably, I was.
They're probably not even conscious of such things, I'll say.
Would they be expecting me to attack? Like,
probably.
They couldn't do ambush.
No. Like when you look up, you just see 2 sets of eyes, glowing yellow eyes, smaller than the knight's, and a lot shorter as well. And a reverberating, metallic growl sounds out. What do you do?
Well, I just said let's leave, but Murray knows something.
Murray, just in response to this, might be a bit tricky. That is there a big chunk of the knight's armor or something within hand?
There's a solid chunk of the shield.
Yeah, Murray's probably gonna real fast try and grab that and essentially hurl it at them.
Ooh, all right, go ahead.
Roll dex.
Yeah.
8. You have to take what you can get minus damage. Which.
All right, sure. Roll damage.
That's
and
6 damage.
Oh fuck! That didn't even. Yeah.
Roll -1. All right, that's 5 damage. All right, so you hear a metal clanking.
That's still
sound.
1 piercing and forceful. Well,
wait,
what?
Wait, what? 1 piercing and forceful.
All of my attacks have 1 piercing and forceful.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you hear a metal clanking sound, and one of the figures jumps down from the rock. And you hear now a crunching, a sound of metal on metal screeching and crunching. And the figure in front of you steps forward and reveals itself as this wolf-like creature made of robotic wolf-like creature. And I have a picture for this. An exact picture. No imagination required.
I like that.
It looks exactly like this.
To the T? Oh.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Ancient Gear Beast.
Ah. Nice. God, the Clockwork Wastelands are,
Yeah, we've been here for 5 minutes, and
they're weird. That's all I'm going to say. They're weird.
Yeah, you two. What do you do? All three of you do?
I'm gonna volley my sword at it.
Nice.
I'm gonna follow up from Ray and. Well, no. What happens on a miss on volley? Just a miss?
You threw it away. And in fact, I'll tell you what happens. This thing jumps up and catches it like a dog would catch a frisbee. And now it's like snarling, has it in its mouth, and is starting to try and chew.
Alright, I start humming a lyric and hoping that'll do something. It'll probably just pull the beast towards me or do jack shit. Who knows?
Well, let's see. Roll charisma. See how hard you hum. Okay,
I hum pretty hard.
I'm assuming as soon as you saw this thing start to chew,
I was like, shit.
as hard as you can. Yeah, the sword flies out of the beast's mouth.
Didn't want to play catch with you, you fuck.
Lets out a robotic bark, and you see, like, it was starting to make a dent in your sword.
Oh, that's gonna be tricky.
Yeah.
That's just Fizzlewick's just thinking, okay, the band may not be happy about that, but hey, they'll at least know it's been used.
Yeah.
So, can I follow up?
Yeah.
Damien is looking at this thing and thinking, I don't even know if this thing has any vital organs or anything in it. So rather than trying to risk arrows, he's just going to try and impale it right in
Gun up its
robotic shoulder blades? Question mark?
You'll probably get a good... Yeah, I'd say the joints where the gears meet will count as vital organs. Why not?
Oh!
No.
Wow.
Yeah, mark off ammo. And,
Wait,
this
ammo?
thing...
No, I was using my my dagger.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that was a hack and slash. Gotcha. Well, this thing, like, meets you in kind and, takes a bite right at your shoulder.
Oh.
Almost every roll this session has been a crit.
Oh, God. Right, what's the damage?
Or 7 damage. 7 damage with 3 piercing. And, it, like, tears, like, it tears, like, flesh and muscle from your shoulder.
Oh.
There is, like, you bleed profusely from it. Like, it tore out, like, a chunk of flesh. And, like, spits it out as well. Spits it out. Like, your flesh is disgusting to this thing.
7 plus piercing, what's that mean? Like,
No,
7
piercing
with
is ignoring armor.
7 with 3 piercing.
How much armor it gets there.
Yeah. So it ignored all your armor. Yeah.
Okay,
So
we need to run pretty hard.
Yeah.
So,
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Murray has a hunch though. She's gonna grab like another scrap of the
oh, I see what you get.
dead robot. She's gonna try and she's gonna throw it, in the opposite direction of where we're going. Like, well, first like wave it around a bit, like make a bit of noise.
oh yeah,
And then
roll
throw
charisma for that actually. To see how much attention you grab from it. All right, yeah, it's following.
Look at all these critical dice we're rolling today.
Yeah,
Those two
it's
criticals.
following you. Yeah, its eyes are following your metal.
And then Murray's gonna hurl it in the, past them, over its head, past us.
Roll dex. Nice, you hurl it like way out there, and the wolf just like immediately like takes off towards it.
Well,
And,
that's a chance, but there's one more, isn't there?
Yeah, the second wolf is now back on top of the rock and like jumps down, like behind you essentially, and barks.
Sorry, pal. Want to go that way, and I am going to wind slash at it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We're gonna.
Please hope. Please work. Yes, just what I needed. Okay, wind slash. Well, you wanted me to take it. Earthshaker. We need to go that way, so let's just shunt it out the path for now.
Damien is like
Gotcha.
clutching his shoulder now.
Roll your damage.
Okay. Also, I'm just saying, as I'm doing this, I'm telling, like, alright, Scarpa, the moment this goes off, Scarpa, and...
Nice. All right, yeah, like a fucking wind slashes at it, and like a fucking just like a fist pops out from the ground, essentially.
That's
and,
even better than I expected.
Throws it in and just punts it into the air, and giving you guys a window for escape. All right, so roll Dex, defy danger Dex. Oh, it's okay. I was gonna say I gave you a +1, so that's a 7.
Thistlewick.
That's a
That
mild
fist gives us
success.
a +1.
You guys, so yeah, Murray and Thistlewick run away, no prob. But Damien's a little slow to start, and he's, his shoulder wound is really causing a lot of pain. So he's not as fast as he'd like to be. And the Clockwork Wolf that Murray... No. The Clockwork Wolf
a
that...
few times.
Yeah, the Clockwork Wolf that got hit by the Earthshaker lands back, basically lands slightly behind Damien and gets back up and barks at him and is about to start running. So you roll Defy Danger again.
And Defy Danger's that's Dex.
It's Dex if you just want to run away, or if you can argue for anything else, I'll let you.
Can I aid or assist? Never mind.
No need. All right, yeah.
He gets a jolt of energy at that moment and just fucking picks himself up and just legs it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
There's like in cartoons, there's just a trail of smoke behind him. It's like Looney Tunes right here.
All right, you run out, you see the group waiting, the orc has the orc is, standing there, a little worried. Mace and Saber look very impatient. And, the orc's happy to see you guys. Mace and Saber are like, oh, hey, you lived.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
God, I lost
I said avoid, you should have known to avoid dust clouds.
Alright, here's the deal, okay? We're traveling as a group, we back up our own, but hey, if you want to run in and help, you guys get into trouble, I'll happily just leave you there. You okay with that?
Well, we're smart enough not to get into trouble.
Alright, that's it.
And
if you get into
said,
trouble,
hey, if that were true, you wouldn't have come with us.
And also, just on that note...
That's a good point, lady.
Just so you know, when you do get into trouble, not only am I not going to help you, I'm going to laugh at you for that. Now, let's go.
Alright, it's like they both laugh, and they're like, oh, fine, right over there. And Saber points at, a dust storm in the distance, you can see. It's like, I know I said we're avoiding dust storms, but that dust storm is special.
Oh, is it really?
Murray is riding horse now, though.
Actually, that's the thing. We all bought... Did we all buy health potions for the last dungeon?
I know, I ain't got a health potion.
You all use your health potion.
We all did?
Yeah,
Right, well, we got poultice and herbs at least.
I'm bleeding.
I know I used my... You guys should probably use your poultice and herbs.
I was the first one to use mine.
I don't have any.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got one. What's everyone's HP at?
13.
12.
Okay, in this case, Murray is gonna get the aid, so I'm gonna use that up.
Well, Murray exclusively used her poultice and herbs on other people.
So do you want me to help? Do you want me to use it on Damien then?
No, by all means, Murray will welcome that. She used up all her poultice and herbs, healing the rest of yous.
Okay, yeah, so
Horse.
Yeah.
Thistlewick helps out Murray. Thistlewick tends to her a bit, but we probably should check out that shoulder on Damien.
Yeah. By the way, Snake, Damien will remember that as Telltale.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, that was the shittiest way of looking at a moral choice. You guys should have had exactly equal health, so it would have been a difficult moral choice.
No, it'll be at the end of the season, and Damien will do a Kenny where it's like, you know, I'm a Chris man, and you know, but there have been a bunch of times where you haven't helped me out, and then you'll kick
me off a cliff.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm hoping season 3 goes that way. Anyway,
So, yeah,
go ahead.
Mace looks over at your wound. Damien says, "Hell of a gash there."
Yeah. He can't even be bothered with sarcasm. Yeah.
Let me guess. A wolf?
Robotic.
Yep. I've seen plenty of people lose limbs that way. You got out lucky.
He's beginning to hate this guy.
Begin. Actually, that's the thing. Thistlewick's generally ambivalent about them, but not running into help, you know, that's a Lodi situation. That's what we did. We're better than that now.
And so Mace and Saber stop you at the entranceway to the dust storm, like the mother of all the storm. This thing is fucking big and it's violent. And he says, "Now, should mention, in here we're gonna. Oh, this is the most dangerous place of the wasteland. You thought the things you encountered in that small pocket there were nasty? You ain't seen nothing yet."
Right. I'm gonna discern realities.
Gotcha.
Hey, can I take over on sitting on Horace, please? I'm feeling a bit lightheaded.
Okay, this is a tricky one here, because it's about kind of just a general situation, you know? It's about them, and it's about the dust cloud, and it's what here is not what it appears to be.
It's about them. Who do you mean about them?
The Mace and Saber and the dust storm.
Oh, okay. Mace and Saber and the dust storm. But here is not what it appears to be.
If it makes it easier, it can just be about the dust storm.
Yeah. The bots can see perfectly in the dust storm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a question I had, actually.
Getting away from them, the dust storm won't help you there.
Okay. So I'll just say that. So these beasts, the dust doesn't interfere with them at all?
Absolutely not. They're built to be stronger than you and I.
Anything else I should know?
Try not to lose any limbs.
Good advice.
Rhaegar says, "Oh, what you talking about? They'll grow back."
We're not all so fortunate.
Yeah, Saber laughs at that, and the orc is kind of like, I've never been in this area of the wasteland before.
Murray, did you give me that blade?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you wanted it. I mean, if you weren't going to use it, Murray would use it, but...
You can hold on to it for the meanwhile. It might be handy in a situation where a whip isn't. It's got that 2 piercing.
So,
yeah.
You're going to need to roll a Perilous Journey again here. Not Quartermaster, just Navigate and Scout.
Are these guys coming with us?
Yes.
Okay. Should I navigate again?
Probably.
You never answered my question, Eric.
What?
I said I was acting in character, and like Damien was saying, "You think I could take over sitting on Horace?" I'm just.
No, Murray is staying on horse because horse is in case of combat encounters.
Okay, but I'm bleeding out here.
Ask the orc for a piggyback.
Yeah, and get big, dumb, and handsome there to carry you.
That's a strange way of saying.
I'm not sure that's what I signed up for.
Hey, I know you're strong. He's smaller than I am. didn't have any problem supporting my weight.
Okay. He
Yeah, that's a good boy.
offers his back to Damien. He'll carry you. You accept, Damien?
Sorry? Oh.
You accept riding on this guy's back?
Oh, fuck no.
Not taking an orc piggyback.
No.
Okay.
Fuck that. I don't know these guys. I'm not...
Well, Horace is fine. What's wrong with this guy?
I don't trust him. They left us to fucking die.
No, that was Mace and Saber.
This is the orc. Well, in all fairness,
The
technically
orc didn't come into help either, so...
Well, I'm just gonna slump it, but fine, whatever. Just keep going on with your thing, don't worry.
Alright, cool. So, that was your int. Alright, who's scouting?
I guess Murray will on a orc.
Scoot. Okay.
Oh,
so,
we hadn't rolled a crit in 2 rolls.
Yep. So Murray, choose one.
You get the drop on whatever lies ahead.
Gotcha. And I forget if there's anything for navigate like that. No, it's 7 to 9. Oh yeah, I choose. Oh, that's right. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. So, moving through the dust, Murray, you happen upon you happen upon 4 clockwork wolves fighting over a piece of scrap, like it were, well, as though it were steak.
I see.
Yeah.
Murray's definitely gonna, back off and just try and guide the party around this. Immediately
Gotcha.
stop, back up, cut a large arc around and past.
Well, at that, Mace pipes up and says, it's just 4 wolves, we can get past them, and that's the best way to the center, the Eye of the Storm, where he supposedly lives.
And Murray, by all means, lead the way.
Mace kind of, scratches his chin and says, "Hey, beef boy." And orc, motions to the orc. The orc doesn't answer at first, and it says, "I'm talking to you, green, tall green." And
Murray's just beef. Ain't a cow.
and it says, "Listen, I think our orc friend here can perhaps act as bait." And Mace kind of, knocks on his chest, and the orc's like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Let's not.
And Saber kind of goes, "But do a vote."
We don't have time for this. We're not doing it. We're in the eye of the storm right now.
No,
We're not in the eye of the storm. Sorry, we're not in the eye of the storm. Let me rephrase it. We're in the middle of the Duskclad right now. Let's just keep moving. You claim to know this place so well. Let's just circle around. Not do anything stupid.
Fine. I'm just saying we'll be spending longer in the storm than we'd like.
Hey, Fisserwick, can I have a word with you in private?
Sure. I guess we kind of walk a bit behind the main group. Me and Damien slow our pace a bit.
Fisserwick, look, I know, my judgment on things has been a bit iffy, I guess. I don't know. I don't really feel like this is getting any better. If you think I'm falling back in the wastelands here, I want you to go on without me.
Not gonna happen.
Look, if it is gonna slow everybody up, I want you to go on. I'm not letting everybody else die just because I'm falling back.
Just keep pushing, alright? We're just gonna get around the beasts, get to the center, deal with it best we can. And if all goes well, and this is going to sound weird coming from me, we're just not going to fight anything.
Alright. Now. Oh, yeah?
No, I mean, he stays silent. I just want to know.
Alright, gotcha. Alright, cool. So at this point, Mace turns around yet again towards the group and it says, "Hey, I have an idea."
Oh.
And your idea is?
It's like,
Sorry.
well, and he takes out like a piece of scrap from his jacket and it says, "You want to see something cool?"
No.
And he throws the scrap into the air, pulls out his gun, and shoots it. And then both he and Saber laugh and like run, like take off running back into the cloud out of view. And you hear Clockwork Wolves howl in the distance.
Immediately take charging on Horus at I guess whichever one's closer between the two.
That'd be Mace.
Mace.
Oh.
Alright, just immediately charge him with Horus.
Alright.
Which, I guess that's a hack and slash.
That's a pig-headed charge.
Yep.
Go ahead, roll strength.
That's a plus. Oh, that's a 12.
You gotta have to take a d6.
Alright,
Extra
yep.
d6. Alright, so you catch up to him just fine. Plus d6.
That's 11, and that's with forceful and 1 piercing.
Gotcha. Okay. Boom! Like you smash this guy in the back, and he is surprised. He didn't expect you to catch up so quickly. Yells out a few swears, but does turn around as he's knocked down, and shoots right into and shoots right at your chest for 3 damage, but the bullet he shoots explodes as it hits you, knocking you off Horus, and Horus falls to the ground in front of you as he scrambles to his feet.
Can I...
Thistlewick and Damien, what have you done at the sign of that provocation?
Wait a minute, hold on.
I want to charge.
Sorry, no,
Wait,
we need to go back and change this. He wasn't expecting me to hit him then. That triggers ambush. If he wasn't expecting
What?
the...
You said he didn't expect you to catch up.
Yeah, he didn't
Okay. So
that doesn't have to be like... Ambush isn't, like... a literal... it's not quite like that. It's just anyone who, like...
I said he wasn't expecting you to catch up so quickly, but he was still ready for an attack.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Either way, in my case, I guess I'm helping Damon, but I still want to like try and charge after the guys, like not lose sight. I mean, like you said, they disappear, but can I say like I run?
And you heard the howls of the wolves behind you.
Yeah, so I want to get away from this space as soon as possible. Essentially.
Gotcha.
Go on. I'll catch up.
Okay. Let's hope. All right.
Gotcha. All right. See, you're defying danger. You can run like hell to get to where Murray is and help with the fights. But if you do it, if you make haste, you will leave Damien behind, and you won't be able to help him with whatever comes after him if he fails his roll.
No, not doing that. I'll kind of like stay and wait for Damien.
All right, so you're slowing down. But
yeah,
we'll see how Damien rolls. All right, Damien. Gotcha.
Why is mine not
because you didn't roll a 6.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. You can you can make it to Thistlewick, no problem, but the wolves will be but you'll put him in danger of the wolves attacking.
I don't want to put Thistlewick in danger for my own, like, if it means, like, I get safe, but it means he gets in danger. I'm not doing that. Even if it meant that he trailed back to help me, I'm not doing that.
So you don't take it?
No thanks.
Gotcha. You're a bit too slow then. One of the wolves catches up to you and pounces you from behind.
Fuck! Get off me, you robotic piece of husk!
Is it in range? Wind slash is what I'm asking.
Of wind slash? Yes, it is. But first, right, this thing pounces you, Damien, and deals 9 damage, but with no piercing. No piercing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I'm on 4 health.
Yeah, and it's like basically growling, barking in your face now. Snarling, I guess is the term. What do you do?
I want to try and like stab it in its like neck region, whatever that would be for, a robotic wolf.
Gotcha. That would be rolling dex with your stiletto, but I think Thistlewick wanted to help. Never mind.
Well, sorry.
Gotcha.
That's fine. I was going to wind slash it first, but I'll do that.
You rolled
after.
a hack and slash. Fine. Deal your damage.
1.
1 damage. Okay. Well, you don't really make any noticeable damage on it, but you do manage to shove it off of you.
Go on without me.
Shove it off of him. Okay. Wind slash.
I'll make a distraction. Oh, you're doing your wind.
Nice. Okay.
I am
go on.
With an 11, I am going to do blast. Oh, sorry,
Blast.
burst. Forceful tag. I keep mixing that up. I don't know how well galvanic would work on these things, but
All right.
So
Roll it.
Yep.
D6 was 4. Gotcha. Yeah, you blast it backwards. Damien gets up. You guys can make another defy danger now, but the other wolves are catching up.
Keep running.
All right, both of you roll dex.
Oh no!
What the fuck? How did I get a bolt of energy out of that? I just fucking got gashed by this thing again.
All right. Well, Damien,
Jesus.
You will make it to safety. But you'll have to drop something. Leave it behind.
Can I go back and try and help Thistlewick instead?
I mean, yeah. You'll be safe to do that, but to get to a safe place to do that, you'll have to drop something and leave it behind. What do you choose? Something from your inventory.
My longbow?
Your longbow. Okay, yeah. You drop your longbow, and then the struggle.
Okay. Gone.
Right.
There we go.
Nice. So, cut away from you. Murray, what do you do?
So,
Horace
Murray,
is on the ground before you.
Yeah. So Murray's we've both been sort of knocked back. Murray's gonna immediately try and blast him with her gun.
Gotcha.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Nice. Yeah.
Just levels it right. Levels it right at the eyes, like right at his head. Wrong move.
Yeah, that would have sucked if you hadn't killed him. But yeah, pretty more than one-liner. But yeah, you blast his head clean off. There you go. Mace is dead, but Saber is out of sight.
Oh, out of sight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the track, see if I can, before they disappear in the wind, see if I can figure out where he went or which direction he ran in.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. Screw that. Well, no. First, I am gonna do that. Just not necessarily. Can I see the direction he?
I did tune out for a second, but where's the orc at?
He's yeah. I keep forgetting about him. God damn it. He followed Murray. Let's say he's between you and Murray.
Okay, right.
So, what move are you rolling?
I don't know, like just like to see if I can discern which
That's a
way he
discern
went.
realities.
Yeah.
You're discerning you some realities. Ask a question.
I get what happened here recently?
Saber and Mace were running like hell, but when Mace got attacked from behind, Saber did not break pace and ran off to the north.
Alright. I mean, Murray is immediately going to go through all of Mace's stuff.
Oh, okay.
She's going to start searching his corpse, like, pronto, like, quickly, as Horace gets up.
Gotcha, yeah. Horace is fine, by the way. Like, mostly,
That's
like, he's
good.
a bit scratched up, but yeah. He's a tough hog.
What did he have on him?
What do you have? Well, he had the gun, obviously.
Oh, that's
The gun is essentially just like, it's basically a Derringer.
okay.
Really short pocket.
Is that 0 weight then?
Yeah, we'll say.
Alright.
Nice.
And you also make out some of his special ammo he was cooking up, the ones that exploded.
Nice.
Yeah, there's 2 of it actually. There's 2 explosive rounds. Alright. And the orc catches up to you and says, "What the hell was that? What happened?"
Shit for brains here double crossed us. Now he's nothing for brains.
Oh, wow.
Other one got away though, headed north, and did he have any like? Yeah, he had or one of them had the bag of scrap that they threw up and like exploded. Is there any more of that stuff?
Yeah. There's some slabs of scrap metal.
All right, yeah. She figures that might be useful in the near future too.
Yeah.
Any money? Should I make a roll for that?
You know what? Yeah, roll a. Actually, ooh, yes. Roll a d8 plus 2. No, d8 plus 1. No,
Oh,
we'll subtract 1. So yeah, 9. All right. So